Hello guys, Showy here playing more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, and now we're starting with a class trial for Ibuki and Hiyoko. Monokuma says, My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Toothless? So, you imagine of it as a mouth? Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either, says Monomi.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother, says Monokuma.
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin, says Monokuma.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miura, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it is or not is irrelevant. So many people dead. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. Sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Yeah, sure, let's save. Do you have new skills? I do not. This one is fine. Alright. Okay, I'm done. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Is that necessary?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Sure.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
I mean, you were out of your mind during that time.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
What are
Even
you
if you
doing?
do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
Sorry? What's wrong with that? I thought you were gonna get mad.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway,
Yeah,
we
I
shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments.
I feel exactly like Hajime. No comments. Anyway, we should proceed with the trial, says Chiaki.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Sure.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
The motel team.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
Oh, so it was Mikan or Nagito who transmitted that.
When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Oh, I get it. The hospital gowns. There's only like... Oh, wait. There must be one for every room. There were 4 rooms. Nagito has his own, so someone took the one from the last room, and that person is... Oh, it could be Kusuryu, because he had his own from the last time he was there. Huh.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
It was not being recorded there, probably.
But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
Those two. I'm suspicious.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
You pled with him in various ways. Why are you making it so weird?
Various ways?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
Why?
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Really? Is that where we're going now?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
How so? Am I being suspected now?
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Oh, that's so true.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Alright.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
How?
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I cannot prove a negative, man. It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it. I shouldn't have to explain it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Wait. Make your argument. What do I have? Motel key, motel keys, scrap of thick paper, surveillance camera unit.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
Wait,
That would also be a lie.
I haven't seen the movie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Yes?
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
But how did I do it
Did
according to the
Hajime
movie?
kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
I didn't watch the movie.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Yes.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Idiot.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Really? So...
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
And you made me pass such a stressful moment. Yes, for that.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Well thought, Nagito, but you could have done it without making us nervous.
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
It is a game, but it's a very horrible game.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Alright.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
What arguments?
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
That is not necessarily true.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
Shut up, Akane.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
Yes, go on, please.
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do
No, that's...
is establish who could have possibly done that.
No, that's horrible. That's a horrible idea because it is... There's no way they had time to murder her and to tie her up and all that stuff. It was a paper, maybe.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I don't know, 5 minutes?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
I agree.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
Yeah, but then...
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Maybe they did not want to leave.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Yeah, that's weird. Because I don't know how the person closed the door without getting trapped inside. But I do not think that Sonia and Kazuichi did anything.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Yeah, but Nekomaru is not here, so we cannot accuse him.
Me too!
Excuse me?
Hey, why are you talking like...
Whoa, is Nekomaru behind Monokuma?
You're kidding, right? You're not up to something something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes!
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
So Nekomaru is behind Monokuma. That would be so silly.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Wait. Motel room key, scrap of thick paper, semi-transparent glove.
The killer was still inside the music
Maybe this?
venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Okay, I think I
It
should
seems
use
they were
this.
trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together
No.
and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Have you? Okay, so it is the glove from inside,
The
right?
killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside...
There you go.
No, that's wrong! Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
I agree.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent glove was probably glue.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Eek.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It is. I mean, it can be, but you shouldn't do it anyway.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And what about the drumstick? Was it broken before?
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That is exactly what happened.
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
That's very smart, actually.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Yeah, you did.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Oh, yes, please not.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut up, Monami. Nobody asked for your opinion.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
No, well...
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
I agree.
Just revealed?
Of course, The body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Yep.
Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Something that is very confusing is that Nagito is so intelligent, and yet he is no ultimate here.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Is he the son of Makoto and Kyoko from the previous game? That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue, says Hajime. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Hangman's Gambit. It is... what should it be? M? W? Okay, W. What's the word? Oh no. W-E? Maybe? Oh damn, I'm destroying this. A? Wa? Wa? Wap? No? War. Oh no, I'm losing so much. War. It is not war. It is war. No? Wall? Oh, wallpaper. I get it. Wall. Oh, the P. The P is leaving. Oh no. Stop. I need a P. I need another P. There. Wall. No, that was not what I wanted. Wall. P. R. I need an A. Come on. A, here. Well, pay. Stop. No, pay. P. Oh, god damn it, E. No, I lost my E. Here, E. I need an R. Come on, come on. Why? Paper. Where's the other R? Come on. R. God damn it. Took me forever.
I got it! That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Apparently.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
Yeah, she was covered.
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Shut up.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
That scrap of paper stuck to the baton light was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Logic dive. Wait. How was this played? Okay, I need more speed. Oh. Come on. This logic dive makes no sense, but sure. Let's take a random minigame that they put in the middle. Question 1. It was hidden, it was brought together. Oh no. Sorry, I need to pay more attention. So it was hidden, that is the answer. Okay, why did Hyogo's body suddenly... Okay. Next question, come on. They should read the question out loud, that would make it much easier. Come on. So, is there another question? Question 2. What did the killer use to hide the body? The wallpaper, a curtain. Oh god damn it. The wallpaper. So in the time that it took me to read it, like, I couldn't make a decision. Maybe I should have stopped. I don't have to go this fast. Third question, please. Third question, please. No? Okay. They're just having fun with this. Third question, okay. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They form a wall, they cover the pillar. They cover the pillar. There you go. Am I done? Yes.
It's all coming together!
It's all coming together!
I got it! Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
I mean, they just put up wallpaper that is the same as the pillar.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Oh.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
It really does.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Indeed.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
Yep.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
Yeah, it is. They really wanted to confuse us.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you would say that, huh?
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
We do not know that.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
What?
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
What is that indeed, Monomi? I guess we're gonna see it on the next video because I'm done with this one. Thank you for watching and see you next time.